Hey everybody, I'm Anthony.
I'm Joey.
I'm Bree.
And I'm Chris.
We are DarkStar. Today we're going to be watching RWBY, Volume 5, Chapter 3. Last time out, Salem talked to Lionheart, Weiss fought the Beegrim, and Adam killed Khan, and now he's the leader of the White Fang. That's pretty crazy. Or at least stabbed her. I assume she's dead. Who knows though? Yeah, that's pretty much where we are at. Guess we can.
We are indeed.
So we can go ahead and jump
Thanks,
into the
Joey.
episode, and we can discuss it after.
All right, guys, you ready? On 3.
3, 2, 1, start.
Are you ready?
Yes. It won't be easy for the people to hear, but the truth often isn't. I know they'll do the right thing.
Think he's gonna die?
I don't think they're gonna do the right thing.
You got this.
He did.
That is nowhere near as many people as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Like, he wants like about a minority. Like, holy shit.
Oh, nice. And those press tags.
I saw a dude.
Thank you all for assembling here. I wanted to take time to address some of the rumors that have been circulating around our island. I believe that it is important for the people of this territory to understand the truth. No matter how you feel about the human race, I think we can all agree that the event now known as the Fall of Beacon was a tragedy. A tragedy that will set both man and faunus kind back. While the main aggressor is still unknown, we do have official confirmation that Adam Taurus, the leader of a powerful splinter group working inside the White Fang, was partially responsible for these attacks. His actions not only tarnish the reputation of an organization originally created to bring peace and equality to all, but to our entire race. With each day that this man remains unpunished, it becomes increasingly difficult to condemn those that look down upon us. Recently, a spy from this same splinter group set their sights on this very home. My own daughter, Blake, and her friend did their very best to apprehend this individual. While they were unsuccessful after being physically assaulted and seriously injured, they were successful in obtaining the assailant's scroll. With this, we have been able to ascertain that Adam Taurus has plans to overthrow the current leader of the White Fang, Sienna Khan, and take over the reins himself.
Still too late.
Yeah. Got an episode behind,
His
homie.
radical plans do not stop there. The
Should've watched our
documents
last
on this
reaction.
scroll proclaim his next target to be Haven Academy and its attached CCT tower. Their plan is to strike on the last full moon before the beginning of the fall semester, roughly 2 months from today.
Say it out loud so they can let him know you know what's
my
up.
swiftest messenger to the government of Mistral, but I believe we have a greater responsibility. My relationship with the White Fang has been an interesting one. Years ago, I led the organization to help try and create a world where I and every faunus who wished could walk alongside the human race.
What if I just murdered him, dude?
While
like right
I
now.
believe we made great strides toward this goal,
I mean, like,
it was
assassinate
made
him?
clear to me that
Yeah.
the people both
I was
in
thinking. I was
and
thinking
out
the.
of
I was thinking the
White Fang
chameleon.
wanted
I didn't hear
faster
you. I
results.
promise you said that.
So I stepped
The
down.
chameleon chick wouldn't do
And
that.
Sienna Khan was appointed as my successor. It's true that I do not fully condone many of her methods.
What's his name again? Is it
What I
David
do
Hasselhoff?
condone is what Sienna fights for. The idea that the Faunus and humans are, and should be, equal. Adam Taurus does not seem to have that goal in mind. What he has done benefits no one but himself. I think it's time that the Faunus showed the world that we are equals. Time that we snuff out this splinter group and restore the White Fang to what it once was.
Earlier he said fights for. It's fought for, homie.
To do this, I think the answer is clear. We must go to Haven and protect it at all costs.
They're not down for that one.
Not at all. Holy shit.
Before we proceed any further, I'd like to invite my daughter to come and share her story. Not only as a former member of the White Fang, but also as a survivor of the fall of Beacon.
Shit got quiet real quick.
You can do this.
Traitors!
Elia.
Cowards. After everything the humans have done to us, everything they've put us through, you're asking us to help them?
I know we haven't been treated fairly.
Where was their help when the dust companies treated our people like slaves? Where was their help when kingdoms hunted Faunus just for being who they are? Where was my help when my parents were killed in a dust mine? Where?
Young lady, progress takes patience and cooperation.
The Belladonnas are the worst kind of Faunus. They want us to work with the same people that are trying to hold us down. If you truly want to help your people,
Hands up
now
to
is
Rooster
the
Teeth,
time
though.
to support
Really
Adam,
capturing the life
not
of
the
2017.
Belladonnas.
Something goes down,
He
everybody's got
will
a
bring
fucking
about
phone,
the
dude.
future that you deserve. And if you are unwilling to fight, know that the White Fang will do it for you.
Shut up! After her!
Did he age backwards?
He's possessed!
Or reincarnated.
Oh, isn't it weird?
It is very weird, yes.
Okay. Let's all just take a second and remember that this is very overwhelming for everyone.
Thanks. Sorry. It's just, I've never really met huntsmen and huntresses before.
Well, we've never met a person with two souls, so first times all around.
Not to break up the whole getting to know you game, but we need
Dude
to
needs
have
to
a
back
talk.
off, dude. She's already married to
Mind
John.
showing us your little parlor trick, kid?
Yeah, okay. Just so you know, I'll still be here.
It's fucking turning to Osmond.
That did. Mighty Morphin
what you
Power
meant, nigga?
Ranger.
It is so very good to see you again, students.
I mean, did you
That's
actually
weird.
think he was gonna like grow gray hair and fucking be tall?
Professor
I didn't have a clue.
Osmond?
Spawn glasses out of nowhere?
And though I may be the one speaking,
I didn't know.
Oscar is still present mentally. He's merely handed over the controls, so to speak. Just don't make us do anything embarrassing. I'm afraid this all must be very perplexing.
And alarming, and bizarre, and just really kind of hard to believe overall.
It's good to see you children still have your sense of humor.
She's awesome.
I know you've all been through tremendous hardship already. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's not your fault.
It's all my fault. I told you once that I made more mistakes than any man, woman, and child on this planet. And I wasn't exaggerating. I'm cursed. For thousands of years, I have walked the surface of Remnant, living, dying, and reincarnating in the body of a like-minded soul. The Professor Ozpin you all met was not my first form, and clearly wasn't my last. It's an extraordinarily strenuous process on everyone involved.
So what are you?
I am the combination of countless men who have spent their lives trying to protect the people of Remnant. With every rebirth, my soul is eventually merged with another, and I am changed. But my memories stay with me.
Dope.
This curse was bestowed upon me by the gods, because I failed to stop Salem in the past. But we must stop her now.
Interesting.
All the memories stay. That is a lot of fucking memories,
And
dude.
how do we
Oh,
do
yeah.
that?
It's pretty cool, though.
We start by ensuring the safety of the Relic of Knowledge.
Raven wants to get kicked in the teeth, dude.
Well, well, well. Look who's awake.
What's going on? Where am I?
You know, I never thought I'd see a Schnee in this camp.
Vernal?
What do you want?
Straight to the point. I like it. We don't normally deal in trafficking people. Not really worth our time. But once we realized we had a Schnee, that changed.
You're going to ransom me back to my father. Is that it?
It's a shame you're a Schnee. You'd probably do quite well around here.
I would never sink to your level.
Just keep quiet and cooperate and you'll be back in your mansion before you know it.
She could legit fit through those bars.
Don't make this complicated.
Straight up.
What's going to make this complicated is when my sister finds out that I didn't make it to Mistral. You know my sister, don't you? Winter Schnee, special operative of the Atlas military. She's in Mistral now, and when she hears I'm missing, it won't take her long to find me. And you.
Fucking tell him.
What's so funny?
Oh, I don't know if it's more funny or sad, but you're clearly out of the loop. Your sister isn't in Mistral anymore. No Atlas personnel are in Mistral anymore. General Ironwood closed the borders and recalled all of his little troops in tin cans.
Oh.
No one is coming to rescue you.
This is perfect! We were stuck at a dead end, but now we can just take little cute boy Ozpin to Lionheart and have him sing straight.
Please don't call me that.
Yeah, we're not sure that's the best idea.
But I thought the headmasters all took their orders from you.
That was the intention. 4 lieutenants I can trust, especially during times of reincarnation. But Crow told me about your meeting with Leonardo. He isn't just behaving irrationally. He's disobeying specific instructions I had left him. Something's wrong. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but I don't want to rule out any possibilities either. No one outside of this room knows that I have paired with Oscar, and I think it may be best to keep it that way.
Play things close to the chest until we got a better hand.
Precisely. Now, we have 2 steps ahead of us. The first is enlisting the aid of more huntsmen.
But the Mistral Council
doesn't own every huntsman in the kingdom. And I've been here enough times to know where we can find some more.
So long as they're trustworthy.
You can trust them to put up a good fight. I'll throw together a list tonight.
Ooh.
Good luck with that.
After that, we can move on to step 2.
What's step 2?
Getting you 4 into fighting shape.
But we already know how to fight.
You can only fight so long as you have Crescent Rose, but you're still lacking in hand-to-hand combat.
Well, yeah.
Mr. Ark, I'm glad to hear you've improved, but sorry to say you've yet to unlock your semblance.
Dope.
All of you still have a ways to go before you're ready to pose any real threat against Salem and her forces. And though Oscar can give me temporary control, he'll need to strengthen his body and his aura. Wait, what? He'll inherit my muscle memory in time, but practice will expedite the process.
But if Crow's out looking for huntsmen, then who's going to teach us?
Well, I believe I was the headmaster of Beacon Academy. We have approximately 1 month before classes resume.
Her face.
Fucking Nora's face.
Attack, it makes sense that it
Nora is
prior
not
to students'
impressed.
return. It's not much time,
In the
but it's
slightest.
better than nothing.
I like that.
Just don't expect me to go easy on you. You've got to be kidding me.
Sweet.
Cut the rope.
Well, that's dope.
Ready? God dang it.
That's pretty dope. Cut the rope off of her hands and shit.
Make a mini version of it.
That's cute.
Yeah, she got like a mini living Swiss Army knife.
Sorry,
That's
Joey.
not power,
You
I
don't
don't
get to
know
watch
what
your
it is.
football.
What? That's pretty good. It's a lot of setup, obviously. This whole season's mainly going to be that. I'm sure we're going to get some sort of battle, I imagine, close to the end, but this whole season's relatively going to be kind of more set up for the next season.
Okay.
I think there were a lot of huge key parts that a lot of people have been waiting to hear this whole season, this whole series, really, honestly, and they're just like subtly dropped.
I imagine with that,
Sean, we're
definitely
going to
get
lock
his
your semblance.
Yeah.
Hopefully they all happen.
I've been alive for thousands of years.
And I say possibly that could help a lot of theories with the thing of him being the, whatever it was, Tony the Wizard.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
They
definitely
pretty
helps
much
that
confirmed
theory.
that he's been around for fucking ever. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of us saw that stuff coming, and obviously,
Yep.
it's interesting. Like when we were talking about the reincarnation thing, the thing that I thought it was it's going to be like like the old one fades out over time, but it sounds like it's more like the personalities merge into an overarching personality or whatever. So it's not going to be Oscar or Ozpin. It's going to be like a merged
Oscarpin.
version. Yeah. So that's pretty much
If you were
what
the
that's going to be.
host, if you're the host, how would you feel about that? Like,
Well,
what
it's
does that mean? You know, like, is he losing his part of his personality? It's like, would you be scared at all?
Well, for sure, it's a curse. So it's not supposed to be good. It's supposed to be shitty.
But at least you have
Be
some
cool
like,
about
goal.
it, like pretty calm.
You're kind of like, I have some sort of
Well, what are you gonna
goal,
do?
though. I have a destiny. That's going to be kind of cool.
Yeah. I know what are you gonna do? It's gonna happen. You know what I mean? I mean, it's shitty, but obviously he didn't want to deal with it at first. But it is what it is. Like I said, it's a curse. Because that was the first thing that came to my head too when they first revealed that or whatever. And then he was like, "It's a curse that got put on me because I failed to stop Salem." And I was like, "Oh, okay, well, that makes sense then. I guess this fucking sucks." But
Who did you say was put on anybody? Did you say the gods?
Gods.
yeah,
That's what I thought
probably
you said.
it's one of the two, for sure. Probably the good brother,
Yeah.
I guess. if he, the good brother, you know what I mean? But
You fucked up. Bam.
yeah,
I'm so good.
Well, I mean, that just might be Ozpin's way of looking at it too. We have no idea. Like maybe there's something in Ozpin that could end up being a key to ending Salem, and the good brother was able to see it. So therefore, he needed Ozpin to be able to live long enough in order to do it.
true.
Dropping some fucking knowledge.
You know, I kind of brought it up in a discussion or whatever. You guys think there's literally it was very, very small if it is, but I saw a comment too that made me think that maybe it goes into more of it too. You guys think there's anything between little Oscar here and RWBY? Their little conversation they had?
I don't know.
Potentially. That'd be weird.
That'd be weird. That's why, because Ozpin's in there somehow. Like,
I agree, but the way that their conversation started was
and
kind
the way
of...
they looked at each other too was kind of like he kept fucking staring at her, but he used the hunter.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel like there's going to be anything personally. I honestly think that we haven't got an actual, at least I don't know if we've gotten one, but I think like Oscar's probably a lot younger than Billy is. I feel like Oscar's like 14 or something like that.
He's like 2 years younger than her. We looked it up before, I think.
Okay. I don't remember that.
I don't think it'll happen just because Ozpin's in there. Ozpin himself, he's like, I don't know. That'd be weird.
I feel you.
He'd be violating his own code, dude. Can't sleep with your students. Especially people who
But-
know. Kobe, like, bro, you're like 5,000 years old.
But you do have to
Age ain't nothing but a number, Joey.
you do have to think though that it's very likely that since this is a curse, obviously he does not like living anymore. Like he's been around for fucking thousands of years or whatever. I think once they defeat Salem, his curse gets lifted, and this is going to be the last life he lives. He's not going to get reincarnated again to live more. He's
Or
going to be
does his
done
curse
after
go
this
on
one.
somebody else?
You're wrong, dude. Sorry to just call you out like
Yeah,
that. You're wrong. It's literally going to be Salem gets
If
killed.
they kill Salem, then obviously it's going to be gone. The curse.
They're gonna kill Salem, and then he's just gonna drop dead. Like he's legitimately just gonna drop dead. Like it's gonna be like
It's very possible.
No!
It's very possible he might die.
Yeah, it'd be like relief, like finally.
I don't think that'll
it would
happen.
like that. I honestly,
He
I
could
think if he was
sacrifice
gonna
himself
die, it
and
would
not
be
come
like
back.
within the mixture of doing something in order to take Salem with him.
Yeah,
I don't think it would be. I want. You know what? I want to see a RWBY production with Joey as creative director. That's what I want to fucking see.
People
I mean,
dying
he was
left
like
and
writing fucking David Hasselhoff's speech halfway through the speech. Now, I mean, I would just love to see them take down Salem, and then Oscar, young ass Oscar, just be like, finally, it's done, and then he just dies.
Well, no, it'd be Ozpin talking.
It's
Like
still Oscar.
Oscar, I'm saying Oscar somehow still lives. It's just Ozpin himself just goes away. He's fucking gone. I can see that happening.
I don't think you phrased that right, but maybe I just was paying attention. Who knows?
So they foreshadowed RWBY getting hand-to-hand combat in Yang's trailer preseason. So it seems like they're trying to work on RWBY being able to do that. I'm curious how they're going to go with that. I'd be surprised if she didn't have Crescent Rose for like the final fight that she's in for the series. So I'm assuming she's going to end up having to have some sort of fight. Maybe this season, maybe next season, in the kind of like the trilogy of the volumes or whatever, where she has to fight somebody and she ends up losing her sight or whatever, and she has to do it with her own,
I honestly never thought about that, but now thinking about that, like, that puts RWBY so much further down my list at this point, or not knowing hand-to-hand combat. Oh, man. As far as just, like, being just, like, one of those top elite fighters. Like, I mean, she's just so good, so fast and everything. But, yeah, I mean, like, to be almost close to... And I definitely don't mean this in any kind of, like, hard way whatsoever. It's definitely lighthearted as far as, like, kind of like a useless tone without Crescent Rose.
Well, she definitely is. She got picked up by when she fell down into the tunnel or whatever and lost Crescent Rose. She just got like picked up by her, scarf or whatever it was, by just a regular White Fang member. When she was in the tunnel without Crescent Rose versus Mercury, he just kicked the shit out of her, backwards into the tunnel or whatever. I mean, they've shown her not be useful when she doesn't have Crescent Rose. I mean, that's
Weiss
pretty
is
obvious.
with the bandits that Raven run, right? Raven runs.
Yep.
All right, so I'm sure Gang's going to show up at some point and be like, well, she's got to be fucking free.
Well,
I imagine
Weiss,
this would happen
I
at some
assume Weiss just escaped right there. That was-
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, cut the thing open and just dip out.
But I agree. I think that Weiss and Yang are going to meet up at this place. I mean, I don't see how that's
She's
not
living
gonna
one of those fucking Disney princess fairy tales where she's able to just call like on a little woodland creatures that we're gonna see like a whole bunch of little like white knights running around and shit, making her a dress, cutting fucking ropes off her hands,
She basically
breaking the
is.
bars open.
I wouldn't be
So, I mean,
surprised.
she
She
can
does
get her
sing,
ropes
so.
off. She does
Alright.
get her ropes off, but I don't know how she get through the bars.
I don't know. That bar in the back seemed to be like all broken and shit. Yeah, it looked like she could fit it too. I agree.
And those,
but-
obviously, at the same time, we're kind of probably downplaying her glyphs.
Or she
here,
can
too.
teleport.
Yeah.
No,
that's
she
what I'm
can
saying.
teleport.
We're definitely downplaying her
Yeah.
glyphs here. So I don't even understand why it's a thing. Like honestly, if she could just fucking teleport, I mean, like as the chick was talking, I would literally just right in front of the chick, just teleport. Like, right
She's
up.
gonna kick
Like,
that chick's
all right,
ass.
guys. See you later.
I'm
Glad
mad
we had this talk. Appreciate it.
I imagine to kick that chick's ass to get her sword
I
back.
doubt it.
It's
She
gonna
seemed
a
to
fight.
be. I think she's gonna be like the second in command to Raven or something. The way they
Oh,
they made
she's
her
kind of
seem.
badass.
I think she's.
It might actually might be how it goes. Like she gets to this huge fucking fight with all them at this camp, and then it ends up like going to get her sword back, and then fucking Raven comes out of nowhere and just knocks her the fuck out. And so like, well, you thought you were out here. No, not really. That's my prediction.
Do we get anything else? They fucking Ozpin figured out Lionheart's shit real quick.
Yeah, he did.
Like,
That's
so yeah,
sketchy.
he was being kind of sketchy. Yeah, he's definitely being a traitor right now. Fuck that guy.
I mean, it's
he
kind of
does
smart though. I
what's
mean,
up.
he was just straight up like, I mean, there's specific orders he's supposed to follow in my absence, and he
Yeah.
hasn't done any of those. So time to cut him off.
Yeah, he's basically
So,
Batman.
that's pretty-
I mean,
Yeah.
he's been around for thousands of years, so he's just got so much experience.
I mean, I don't know if Batman's been around for 1,000 years, but I'm not sure with the end of it.
You never know. It seems that
true.
way, honestly, with all the
True.
reboots. All right. Okay. Do you guys have anything else?
No.
I mean, can I see some Yang, please? Like, fuck. Bullshit.
Probably get her next episode.
I would hope so. She's the fucking thumbnail for it. So, I mean,
Oh, she hadn't even seen it.
She just
teaser.
She just
Nah,
doesn't show
dude.
up.
She just doesn't even show.
I didn't even see the thumbnail.
All right. Well, that is going to do it for this one. If you like, comment, subscribe, follow us on Twitter, DarkStar. Check out Patreon if you want to get early access. Until next time, I'm Anthony.
I'm Joey.
Free.
And I'm Chris.
We are DarkStar. Thanks for watching, guys.